Pressão. Oh yeah. Tem um negócio.
Well, welcome to you. You look tired from the road. Why don't you relax this? Oh, what am I doing? I got to thinking about making a good impression and plain forgot to tell you my name. I'm Jeannie May. I take care of folks here at the motel, long as they aren't troublemakers. We're in a little desert oasis, name of Novak. This is the Dino Delight Motel, and it's mine. Well, he might have been wearing a fancy outfit, but he wasn't any kind of gentleman to me. Had his nose stuck so high in the air you couldn't see it above the clouds. City folk. They always think they deserve better than what they got. Those hoodlums he was with seemed to know Manny for some reason. He's our daytime sniper, up in the dinosaur's mouth. Well, there's Dinky, the town mascot. He's a sight. You probably already saw him when you came in, but you can go up inside, too. Up the road a ways to the west, there's Repcon. That's the old rocket factory. There's been some sinister characters out there lately, so you may want to stay clear. Other than that, nothing to do but take it easy and enjoy good company. Well, up north a ways, you'll see a big tower. That's Helios 1. Used to be a power plant in its day. And there's a town just east of here called Nelson. Used to be such a quaint little place until those slavers took it over. But we got our wonderful snipers keeping an eye in that direction, and so far, the slavers have left us alone. Well, let's see. Dusty McBride's been losing some Brahmin, but that's probably the heat more than anything. Honestly, it's been real quiet. Ranger Andy's still hurt, but we got these two gentlemen snipers watching the road day and night, keeping the trash out of Novak. They've been a... Well, I think that's a fine idea. I'll give you a good flat rate, and you can stay as long as you like. Least in... I'm glad your room will be the one upstairs, closest to the lobby side. Here's your key. Let me know if there's anything I can do. Go see Cliff Briscoe at the Dino Bite gift shop. I think he gets lonely standing around in that dino belly all day. He'll be glad for that. You can jump out the window for all I care, lady. You got no right to come in here and start criticizing. We do the best we can. Well, it is.
Xinguei esse daí. Aqui. Vai aqui.
What's going on, man? Sure I know him. What do you want with him? Must be something pretty important to be chasing a... Well, listen, I can definitely help you find him, but I've got problems. Maybe we can do a trade. You need my help. Novak, it's home for me now. I want that to be for good. I like it here, and I've left too many homes behind. But the only resource we got here is junk. Without that, people wouldn't have anything to trade. We get most of it up the road from the old rocket test site, but a bunch of ghouls showed up one day and took it over. We can't get in there now. Well, they gotta go, or this will be a ghost town before long. Doesn't matter to me what you do. As long as the ghouls are out of there, that's good enough for me. It'd mean a lot to me. Just head over to the Repcon test site west of here. I'm Manny. You see a rifle barrel sticking out of the dinosaur's mouth, you got a 50-50 shot it's me. Otherwise, it's Boone. Boone's a sniper, same as me. Used to spot for him when we were enlisted with the NCR. After we got out, I talked him into settling down here. So, here we are. I'd introduce you, but, we're not so friendly. Me and his wife, we didn't see eye to eye on some things. We had some pretty big arguments. One day, she turns up missing, and he hasn't said a word to me since. Man, you name it. See, I grew up in North Vegas. Me and my cousins, we were some bad seeds. Got in with a gang, I loved it. Then something happened, and I couldn't handle it anymore. So, I enlisted, earned my future, brought down my best friend to share that future with me. And here was this woman who was too good for it, trying to take him away. So yeah, I didn't see eye to eye with the bitch. You have any luck with the ghouls? Were they tough? I was in the cons, man. It doesn't get any badder. Oh, something about that lifestyle, the discipline, seeing new places, making people safe. What's not to like? Well, I just felt like it was time, you know? Wanted to have a home. Plus, I was up at Camp Golf when Bitter Springs went down. I faked like I was sick to get out of going because I knew some of the people there. But when everybody came back, nobody would tell me what happened, and people would call us murderers sometimes when we showed up to secure towns. I still don't know exactly. Just that a lot of people died who didn't want to be a part of the fighting at all. I don't blame anybody for it. There's so much chaos when you're fighting. You're lucky not to shoot your own guys. But it did take something out of it for me. Just wasn't the same. So when it came time to re-enlist, I just took my papers and walked.
Okay. Ah, tem essa veinha aqui.
Fine weather for flying. It's times like these that make me miss it all. Vertibird pilot. 71 missions and only lost one chopper. Rotor malfunction over Klamath. Hard landing, but I walked away. I help folks strip down the more complicated bits of salvage they bring in. Engines mostly. The bits and pieces we take out are usually worth more than the whole thing put together. 4? No, not exactly. It was a long time ago. Things are a lot different these days, and those days are way behind me.
Tá meu? Parece que é o meu. Não, né? Não. Não. Opa.
Please don't kill me. I swear I have... Wait, you don't work for Mr. Bishop, do you? Sorry, it's just... You look like his type, you know? You got that hard-ass waist...
No.
Oh, so you heard of me. Yeah, that's right. I was the big draw at the Shark Club. People used to pay hundreds of caps to see me. You don't know Mr. Bishop. He's not like the other bosses up there. He knows the wasteland like the back of his hand, and he likes to wander it. I knew if I didn't get away from New Reno, he'd run me down like a dog. Oh, well, that's all just a big misunderstanding, see? Mr. Bishop, well, he owed me a lot of money, and you know, he's a busy guy, so I sort of figured I'd just take it off his hands. Robbed is such an ugly word, man. It's more like I took care of a payroll problem for him. Also, I might have sort of plowed his daughter a little. Thanks, but if Bishop finds me and I don't have his money, my balls are gonna be on his trophy wall. You do that? Great.
Tanque moto. É minha. Tá ali. Tem bastante coisa. Ó, bichinha. Tem o do gato. Beber a aguinha do vaso aqui. Ó, dá pra... Survival.
Prim is a new sheriff. That should keep the powder
Yeah,
gamers
but-
away.
Tô no chão.
Gathering junk's not the most exciting work,
Já
but it's a
sabia.
living.
We haven't met yet. You must be new in town. I'm Andy. No, not anymore. I still like to pretend I'm a ranger, though. I check in with the guys up the state. Sometimes they stop by, tell me that they haven't been responding to me lately. Good.
Come
What's new?
Melhor.
No. They'll be all right. They're good soldiers. I don't give them enough credit. Right now, a whole lot of sitting on my ass and counting cracks in the ceiling, wasting my life. On better days, I help keep the peace. Boone and Vargas watch the road. I watch the town. Tell myself I'm doing something good. They're the NCR's finest. You got a job where even thinking about it would scare a man senseless? That's when you bring in the Ranger. And if you see a squad of veterans, guys who earn their black armor, well, you won't find a more beautiful sight. Yeah, twice. Actually, the first time was more like half. This time, it's mostly just for... A few years back, got a tip that some Legion slavers were holed up in this burnt-out house, not too far from where we were. We get there, and it's deserted. No sign anyone's been there. I mean, nothing. As we're leaving, I hear something behind me. I turn around, and there's this kid, just skin and bone, and he's looking up at us. And he's scared half to death. Been hiding in the closet. I go to grab him out of there, and I notice he's holding something in his hand. He shuts himself back inside the closet, and that's when I see the grenade he's left by my feet. They do it a lot. A Legion, using kid. Anyway, that was the first time. Second time, I fell down those stairs in front of the motel, just in case I got to... People don't exactly line up to find out what's in my head, but thank you. Tell you what, there's a move we have in the Rangers for knocking an opponent off his feet. Save my... Let me show you how it's done.
Learn a gente tem que dar. Tem dinossauro. Esse é o cara da lojinha. Eu-
Welcome to the Dino Bite gift shop. My name's Cliff. If you're here for the T-Rex figurines, you're just in time.
Merchants are saying that there's been little contact between...
Well, there's T-Rex figurines, of course. That's our bread. We also have an assortment of the Repcon factory souvenirs.
In addition, word out of Camp Golf is that many NCR Rangers can expect redeployment...
Bless her. Seems like every traveler I get in here tells me the same thing. They see the sign and think, gift shop? That's just too good to be true. But Jeannie May always points them back in my direction. Well, a friend of Jeannie's is a friend of mine, and my friends get... They're scale replicas of the real thing. Very detailed. Got a liquid in them that makes them glow. From what I hear, Repcon used to give them out on tours of their HQ up in Henderson. But I guess they had to stop after the first few kids thought they were filled with Nuka-Cola and drank it down. The papers had a name for the condition and everything. They called it the Repcon Shakes. Those were bad times for Robco. Well, they unloaded what they had left on the Dino Bite as a tax write-off, but that was before. Plenty of demand for them, seeing as how they're one-of-a-kind collector's items, but I might still have some in back. Guns? Darn it, no one ever buys the T-Rexes.
Tem bastante munição. Sei com...
And the notches on his pistol numbered 1 in 19 more. 1 in 19 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around. Was in Arizona, Ranger wouldn't be too long in town. He came here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead. And he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red. After Texas Red.
Oh, vai.
Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas
Opa, deu conta.
But the outlaw didn't worry, men that tried for forward day. 20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the Ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
21.
The morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from the windows, everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome Ranger was about to meet his death. About to meet his death. There was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make their play. And the swiftness of the Ranger is still talked about today. Texas Red had not cleared leather for a bullet fairly ripped. And the Ranger's aim was deadly with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. It was over in a moment and the folks had gathered round. There before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground. Oh, he might have went on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the Ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Big iron, when he tried to match the Ranger with the big iron on his hip.
Whiskey, I know. Aqui.
Come. Welcome back.
É, eu tô sem munição. Não vai dar pra banho.
You have any luck with the ghouls? You name it. Anything that comes within 1,000 yards that looks like... Lately we've been getting ghouls, coming from the road to Repcon out. The big threat is the Legion coming from the east. If they decide to attack with a full force, they'll run us over.
Welcome. Come on in.
Também já 25. Só passear. Aqui.
God damn it. Don't sneak up on me like that. What do you want?
Ele tá indo por cima.
There's nothing up here. I think you better leave. I don't have... No. No, you're not, are you? Maybe you shouldn't go. Not just yet. I need someone I can trust. You're a stranger. I want you to find something out for me.
Tá bugando.
I don't know if there's anything to find, but I need someone to try. My wife was taken from our home by Legion slavers one night while I was on watch. They knew when to come and what route to take, and they only took Carla. Someone set it up. I don't know who. My wife's dead. I want the son of a bitch who sold her. Bring him out in front of the nest here while I'm on duty. I work nights. I'll give you my NCR beret to put on. It'll be our signal so I know you're standing with him. And I'll take care of the rest.
Mm-hmm.
Good. I'll make it worth your while. And one more thing. We shouldn't speak again. Not until it's over.
Nossa senhora.
No one in town knows that I know what happened to my wife. I know, all right?
Ué. Oxe, moço. E aí? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If you're planning on staying a while, the Dino Delight's got plenty of room.
Opa.
Between you and me, I don't think she studied at an accredited institution.
She hasn't paid me.
What can I do for you?
Parabéns.
That's not so bad. I'll have you looking as good as new. I mean, what are the chances of me botching another routine procedure in the same day? All right, I'll just get my scalpel here, and, did I leave that sitting outside?
Should I be worried?
Yep.
What can I do for you? Are you sure?
Desde pista.
Give me a shout if you need anything.
Careful. They got spies all over. Who sent you? I ain't talking. They tried to get me to talk before, but I didn't say nothing. And I don't aim to now. Confound it, Nobark, you done it again. You let on that you know things. Now they'll never let you be. All right, stranger, you got me. 'Cause they know I ain't just barking here. What I say has got bite, 'cause it's the truth. Them quack doctors can say what they want about all the rat scorpion stings that done pierced my skull. I know what I seen. Folks will tell you that they seen ghoul, sensationalist hooey, cooked up by superstitious yokels, seeing phantoms of their own. Ghosts, comic, hoping to steal our rockets so they can fly up and paint the moon pink and draw a Lenin. I seen one of them disappear. Although, being a scientist, I have to admit I might have just blinked for longer than usual, what with the shock of seeing a comic ghost and so forth. You've seen them too. Seen it all. Seen shadowy folk come to his room and leave again in the middle of the night. Thought one might have gone in the lobby, too, for a spell. Could be that person went in to get something. Or used the John, maybe. Mighty interesting. I thought it was cannibals, come to eat us all for sure. So I kept out of sight. But now I know better. Mole rat men come up from the underneath to steal young women with promises of riches and fancy mud mansions with all the latest designer appliances. They covered our lady folks' long hair for wigs, it said, being either bald or balding themselves. There's been things of a disturbing. Seems every night one of their herd meets a most unnatural death, and always there's work of the chupacabra, the livestock vampire, says Nobark.
Nice
They don't pay no mind.
Nice.
Too many holes, they say, and there's bullets in them. Well, says Nobark, we got a chupacabra with an automatic weapon. And that's when they get real quiet, because now they see the predicament we're in. I come face to face with the chupacabra himself one night, whilst I was investigating whether this gecko was hiding his treasure from me. He was the meanest, ugliest chupacabra you could imagine. Had 2 heads and fangs down to the ground. Best I could tell anyways, since when he come up to me, he had himself a blunderbuss, what would rotate and shoot bullets real fast out of a backpack. Never seen nothing. Walked right, but oh.
Nossa, tão grande. Linda.
The salvage business has really slowed down since those
Yeah.
Hey there.
No, it's okay.
You're planning on staying a while to
Oh,
kind of
see.
be lights.
Hombre mío. Allá
Let's do this. Oh, that's it. Oh, that's it. Come on. Let's do this.
Oh, no hay. Plasma, laser. Metralhadora. Você tenta certo. Nossa, tá vendo? Continua vendo. entrar por outro chão. Aqui. Foi assim. Entrar com a minha roupinha, ver se tá esperando. Bonitinho.
Hey! Over here! Go to the big room on the east side of this building and take the metal staircase all the way up. Like I said, find the metal staircase in the big room on... Who I am doesn't...
Whoa, what's going on? Yeah.
Yeah. Oi, cai.
Hey, I'm not a part of this. There you are.
Okay. Ah. Nothing just fish.
Come and get it, you big dumb. Hey. Maybe you noticed a bunch of invisible monsters out there.
Yeah, what was next?
First off, I'm not trapped. I'm no match for those things out there. So I found a good defense. Oh, who am I fooling? I'm trapped. What happened was, I was escorting folks down to work when those things attacked us. Most of the fight was upstairs, but some folks panicked and made... Well, turns out there were even more of those bastards down here than upstairs. And things went to shit fast. I couldn't find the others, so I fell back to this room and set up a nice little kill zone. Oh, you haven't run across Bright's little cult upstairs, eh? Harmless bunch, really. Religion and me never really got along, but they're good company. I helped out with odds and ends. Huh. Well, you're polite. I'll give you that. If this was just between you and me, I'd do... I had a friend with me when those mutant bastards came out of nowheres. She panicked and ran the... She's probably dead. But I ain't leaving until I know for sure. I'd have gone looking myself, except that with you, on the other hand, seemed pretty resourceful. Thanks.
What's that, Antler? We have a an assassin, more like. I say kill it, Antler. Hmm? Okay. No trouble wanted? You come here for a reason, human. Antler say you do as Antler says, or you... Good. Antler brought us here for a reason. Why was that, Antler? Right. A piece of paper. Shipment invoice. Hundreds of stealth boys sent here a long time ago. But stealth boys must be in the one room. One we don't search yet. The one we can't search. Yes, Antler says we leave here as soon as we... Let me give you key. Antler had me lock the door. The ghoul inside, not expecting a human.
No para ver nada. Apa? Ini
I see you.
listo. Caralho. Aí morreu.
Did you find my friend? I see. Damn it. I'm gonna miss that. Alright. You did your part, so I'll do mine. Look around up here if you want. Kinda busy running for my life here, Smooth.
Okay. Have to find out this one.
Tankless, you're mine!
Come on!
Me trabo. Fechou. Aí já me vou também.